going on, everybody? It's your boy Tim from the Raptor Reptiles Michigan facility. And today I'm going to be bringing you that video that everyone has been asking me about, which is the babies. The 2017 babies are here. We have the second clutch from Scarlet and Salem. I have the first clutch and second clutch from Mellow and Magnus. Like I told you guys before, in the last video, in the colony update video, I believe, the first clutch from Scarlet and Salem was sold out. A breeder had bought them. So we don't have none from the first clutch. And another thing, I have not sexed none of these dragons yet. I'm just showing you guys so you guys can get off my head and give me a little, you know, breathing room, because I know y'all amped to see them. So I'm making this video today so you guys can see some of these babies up close and personal. I will be sexing the dragons probably this week, so if you see something you want in the next video that me and Tay make, feel free to contact us on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. So enough of that. I'm not going to drag on to that too much, so that was just a little bit of that. I'm going to get to these babies, so here we go. In front of me right now, I have the Scarlet and Salem second clutch. I have a few of the double hats, hypos. This is pretty much the holdback being here, but I'll speak on them. As you guys can see, the real kind of dark ones are the double hats. What I mean by double hats, they are 100% het hypo, 100% het trans, and then 50% het whiplets. So in my eyes, they really triple hats, but I'm just gonna say label them as double hats for now. That one right here is a double hat also. Come here. You guys can see that's him or she. These are some of the bigger ones out of the second clutch, the double hats. So if you like the hats, these will be the ones for you. These guys here, that's a double het, that's a double het. Let me see if I can get a hypo. I think this is a hypo here. So yes, this is a hypo. So it will be hypo, 100% het trans, 50% het whiplets here. Like I said, they're pretty good. And this is a leatherback here. Pretty nice, as you guys can see. Nice pattern, everything. Here's another hypo here. So the same thing. You can see they're pretty active. This is another hypo here, leatherback, 100% het trans, 50% het whiplets. I like his pattern. You see he got like a little greenish tint on the side. Probably got that from Salem. Just can't wait to see till they grow out and get a little bigger. But like I said, ain't none of these are not to my standards to leave. But in this band, like I said, is the double hats and then the hypo, 100% het trans, 50% het whiplets. So that's that band. And then in this band, this is pretty much like my holdback band, but some of you guys will get lucky. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this little fella right here is not for sale. I'm keeping him. So he is a hypo trans, leather, 50% het whiplets. He's staying here with me. This is my guy, so he won't be for sale. So I hopefully don't get any inquiries on that. So he's pretty active. Then you have this little beauty here. Look at those. Look at that greenish tint on the side. Salem all day. He's a hypo trans, 50% het whiplets as well. Look just like Salem, except he's a normal scale. I think I only have 2 leatherbacks out of this bunch that's hypo trans, and I believe the other leatherback is this little guy here. Like I said, they're not that old either, so they're not that big. Hypo trans, 50% het whiplets too. You can see he's littler than his brother or sisters, but he'll get up there. I'll get him there, fatten him up. Here go another hypo trans, 50% het whiplets. Like I said, they all got that little greenish tint from Salem. As you guys can see, he's a normal scale. So if you're interested, you know, feel free to contact me. It's pretty sick. Look at that greenish tint. So like I said, this is pretty much the whole back bend, and then here go another one. It look like he's going. He's in shed actually, so he's not as bright. They're really not. None of them is. They're pretty much in shed. But like I said, look at that. Dope. Hypotrans, 50% head whiplets. So that's pretty much the second clutch from Scarlett and Salem. So if you guys see something you want, feel free to contact me. Like I said, probably in the next video when I update you guys on the video, I will have all the dragon sex, so I'll be able to tell you what's a boy and what's a girl from that point on. Like I said, we are planning on holding back a few of these, so the next video we probably will have the ones that we're keeping separated, so you guys know what you'll be able to get, and so on and so forth. Move these guys out the way. I'm about to get to the Mellow and Magnus first clutch. Now these guys, it is some pretty big guys in here, as you guys can see. Like here, let me see, I'll pick up a few of them. Get you and you, come here. As you guys can see, these guys are pretty impressive. Now these guys here are if they're not a hypotrans, they are hypo, 66% het trans, 50% het zero. These guys will be the first ones to go real soon. You guys can see some of their patterns and structures. As you guys can see, they're pretty fat. This is the first clutch here. Like I said, if they're not hypotrans, 50% het zero, which is the giveaway dragon is, they are hypo, 66% het trans, 50% het zero. So like this is kind of like the ones that's greedy, so I kind of have them kind of separated so that the other guys can get some food, because these guys powerhouse the food. As you guys can see, they pretty much the big ones. You'll see when I get to the other bin. They're in shed too, but like I said, they have some nice structures, pretty fat. They'll be getting ready to leave real soon. It's another hypotrans, actually two hypotranses in this bin. This is a hypotrans 2, 50% het zero. So this guy will probably be up for grabs. Haven't really made up our mind yet. And then this guy here, he was born a hypotrans, but as you guys can see, he got something going on. He's like real dark, so I got my eye on this guy. He's pretty sick, you know, ill. So you know, that's it. That's that bin. But like I say, that's the biggest clutch. I had those separated because I tell you guys all the time, I try to keep the dominant ones together, and then I try to put the ones that's not as dominant and get less food together. But as you can see, they eat a ton because they shit up the damn totes. Like as soon as you clean it out, these damn totes can never stay clean, because once you clean them out, they shitting it up again. If you guys have babies, you know how it go. I actually get to cleaning them out today. I'll show you a video on that too, on how do I clean out the baby rack, the totes and everything. But in this bin here, this table will show you guys. These are a few of the smaller ones. This is the first clutch as well. You can see some of them is not as big as the first bin that I showed you, so that's why I got them separated, so they can get as much food and nutrition as possible. I don't want nobody underweight, but they got some crazy patterns. And like I said, they are hypo, 66% het trans, 50% het zero. So those are the first clutch. This guy, you see, he's catching up, so he probably got to get moved to the next bin, because he's probably in here bullying these two. Like I say, I pay attention to everything. Like I said, I watch all of them, but since I don't have them sexed, I really can't tell you guys what is what. I know you probably hear Anubis going crazy in the background. He see the babies. But yeah, those are the Mellow and Magnus first clutch there. I know you guys asked to see some up close personal videos or pictures or images of the baby, so I think this is the best way to do it. Until I sex them, I'll give you guys like a more good description. I can tell you what is what, but I just want to show you guys these babies so you don't think we full of shit, so you guys don't say, oh no, they babies not shit because they not showing it or this and that. No, if it doesn't meet my standards, I will not show it. I'm not like everybody else. Jason told you guys this. I do my own thing, so if it doesn't meet my standards and I feel like it's not ready for me to show the public or whatever the case may be, I will not. I do my own thing. I'm not gonna send you guys no sick shit, no little shit. It has to be thriving and has a good appetite and well good care before I even send it to you. That's just me, and that's just the type of guy I am. I appreciate that if you guys appreciate that you guys was bearing with me with it, but that's why I really wasn't showing them. I'm not like every other breeder. I just don't show all of my shit at one time when they first out the egg and all that. No, because things happen with this breeding, and then you guys may see something you want, and then I gotta explain to you what happened and all that. So it's just best for me not to even show you guys what's going on. But this here is the second clutch from Mellow and Magnus. As you guys can see, Tay will show you, it's a lot more hypotrances that's in this both of these bins. So if you're not able to get a hypotrans 50% head zero out of the first clutch, you definitely will be able to get one out of this bin. I'll actually pick up a few of the hypotranses for you out of this bin. This is one. Come here. And then this is one. So, you know what I mean? You can see. Come here. You can see them. These are the babies. Hypotranses, 50% head zeros. Like I said, we got a lot more hypotranses out of the second clutch. So if you wasn't able to get one or you don't win a giveaway, don't feel bad. We have more hypotranses to give away. So, you know, like I say, these guys, it'll be a minute before these guys is even ready to go. I'll give you one when I'm giving them a bath so you guys can see them, how active they is. I even do a feeding video. They're kind of full now. You can see it's a little couple crickets left in here for a few of them when they get hungry, but they pretty much demolished all of them. But these are the babies for 2017. I do have another Mellow and Magnus third clutch brooming up right now, so we'll probably be expecting them in another 35 days or so. So if you're not able to get what you want out of the first clutch or the second clutch, hopefully we get it again in the third clutch. So everybody will be good. I'll be able to take care of everybody. We have plenty of them. As far as Scarlet and Salem, it really going to be first come, first serve on that, because, like I said, we only have one clutch from them. So if you see something you want out of that clutch, when I sex them and they're time to go, you better get on it real soon, because I don't think none of these babies are going to last long. So those are all the babies for 2017. Tay can go through the bins one time, showing you guys a quick view before we get ready to cut the video, just in case you guys want to see them again. Like I said, this is the second clutch here from Mellow and Magnus. Hypotranses, hypo, 66% head trans, 50% head zero, all mixed in one. I have not sexed them yet, so I don't know what is what. So please do not comment asking me, well, what was this dragon at this time and this and that. I have not sexed them yet, so I will be sexing them soon. He can show you the rest of those bins. Like I said, that's what it's gonna be. That's the first clutch. They all look good. It's time to clean out the bins, but like I said, I wanted to show you guys these babies. I promised you guys these babies, so here they are. You guys get to see what they look like, so you know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I mean? I think you guys should thank Jason this season, because, you know, he pretty much put these whole breeding season together for you guys with his whole little schedule going on. So I think you guys should give him a nice thank you, because he didn't have to do that. But these are the babies this season. So you see something you want, you know what you're getting into. So they'll be a lot bigger than this by the time you get them, but you know what I mean. You know how we do it at the Raptor Reptiles Michigan facility. I'll fatten them all up. They'll be good and ready to go. So as usual, stay tuned for more.